Hey everyone! The last time I was on here, I shared some thoughts about how we could protect ourselves in the face of the coronavirus by being proactive to do what we can do and keep our immune system strong. And since we're not out of the woods yet, I thought I would hop back on here and share another way that you can support your immune system. And today's immune boosting tip is water. Physically, more than half of our body is made up of water. Scientifically, we know that water is absolutely essential for a person to live. Interestingly enough, on the spiritual side, the Bible actually refers to Jesus as a fountain. He is our source of living water that springs up to eternal life. And the Bible encourages everyone to come and drink freely from the wells of salvation to satisfy the thirsty soul. So I guess you could say we really need water to live, not only physically but spiritually too. Staying hydrated by drinking water is a really powerful but easy way to give your immune system a boost, and here's why. Our blood uses water to bring oxygen to all the cells in our body. Oxygen makes sure that all of our muscles and our organs and our systems are working optimally, and that includes our immune system. Water also flushes toxins from our body. When we drink water, it enables our cells to take in the nutrients that they need, but also to expel waste products. Those waste products are then removed from our body through our kidneys with water. Without enough water, toxins will build up in the body and weaken the immune system, and that will leave us susceptible to getting sick. Now, you may have heard the term lymph before, but what you may not know is the lymph is actually a part of the immune system. Lymph is a fluid in our body that contains our white blood cells, and those are our disease fighters. And the immune system uses the lymph to do a couple of important jobs. The lymph transports white blood cells and our T cells from our thymus and our bone marrow, where they are made, to other areas in our body where they are needed to fight off illness. The lymph also removes toxins from our blood. Our bodies need water to produce the lymph. Without it, our disease-fighting cells have no way to travel throughout our body to fight off infection and illness. Staying hydrated with water is also really important when it comes to our lungs and our respiratory system. And we all know that that's the system in the body that the coronavirus targets. So if we want to talk about protecting ourselves from the virus, we can't leave out water. Our lungs need moisture. More than 80% of all the water that's in our body actually resides in our lungs. And our bodies use water to transport those immune cells to create a protective layer of mucus to line our lungs and our digestive system. Now you might be saying, wait a second, we were just talking about our lungs. How did we get to the digestive system? Well, you may or may not know this, but 70% of our immune system actually lives in our digestive system. So by drinking a lot of water, we can make sure that our lungs stay protected and that our whole body actually stays protected because our immune system will be working the way it should. When a person is dehydrated, they're actually at a greater risk for the virus to set up shop in the lungs. That's another reason why it's really important for us to drink a lot of water to make sure that we're hydrated and to stay hydrated. So you might be saying, okay, but does it really have to be water? Well, scientifically speaking, water really is the best choice. Drinking other beverages, such as ones that have caffeine in them or ones that have alcohol in them, will actually dehydrate the body. And that's the exact opposite thing that we want for our lungs. And it's also a really good idea to stay away from drinks that have sugar in them. And when I talk about sugar, I'm not talking about the fresh sugar that's in a piece of whole fresh fruit. I'm talking about the white processed kind of sugar, or that really syrupy stuff that's normally used when beverages like sodas or prepackaged beverages are made. Drinking that kind of beverage with that kind of sugar in it will actually suppress our body's immune response, which again is the exact opposite thing that we want to have happen when we're talking about keeping our immune system strong and being able to be ready to fight off any illness that comes our way. So now your next question might be, okay, how much water should I be drinking? Well, we've all heard that we should drink 8 glasses of water a day. And while that's not a bad place to start, the actual amount of water that a person needs to drink on a daily basis varies depending on the person. So a good rule of thumb is to aim to drink 1/2 of your body weight in water in ounces each day. So here's an example. If a person weighs 120 pounds, they should aim to drink 60 ounces of water a day. And if they are 8-ounce glasses, that would be roughly 7.5 glasses of water each day. Now you might be saying to yourself, wow, that's a lot of water. But I know that you're up to the challenge because I know you want to keep your immune system strong and you want to stay hydrated. And now, what can you do if by chance you're not a water lover? Well, some people jazz up their water by adding some fresh lemon, some fresh lime, or even fresh orange. And that squeeze of citrus actually is the added boost of giving a shot of vitamin C, which I know that your immune system can definitely use. So I hope that this was helpful and that you're encouraged to drink more water starting today. That way you can keep your lungs hydrated, keep your immune system boosted, and stay healthy. And if you have any thoughts about this or any questions or maybe have any ideas for topics that you're curious about, please leave them for me in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about how you can support your body naturally for improved health, feel free to reach out to me through my website, which is www.goodnaturewellness.com. Well, I'll be praying for you guys that you stay healthy and hydrated, both physically and spiritually, and that we can see each other in person really soon. Until next time, bye.